For
We
sure,
in the
man.
building, man.
We
What's
here.
going on,
We got
brother,
you.
man?
What it is, what it
We
is.
made it, man. We
Yeah,
here.
we made it.
Another week.
Another week, man. Got some new things to talk about and some old things to talk about. You know, the same thing.
Old and the new. Yeah,
Let's go and move on to this first clip here, man. And I love hearing this from this person here because a lot of people got a lot of things to say. And it gives the appearance that everybody's on the same train. That's what the media would give us the impression of, is that everybody's on the same train. But that's not true.
Oh, that's a man.
Extra added during the pandemic because everyone's so bored on their houses. They just started to make up and more
stuff, more stuff.
Yeah.
We got to rewind.
That's why the conservatives like me, because I'm just real. You're trans, you're male, or you're female. How are you a they? What the is that?
I just let you know that if you gay, you could talk about gays.
No, it's not that. He obviously he's transgender. Okay. Or she's transgender. But what she's saying is like, man, listen, all that extra they've been talking about that, man, it's stupid. But y'all can't say that, but I can. I'm part of this community. And I'm telling you, coming from me, it's stupid. How can one person be a they? How can one person be a them? You know, and all these extra things coming on, but you know, when we say it, you know, you're being disgusting. You're being what's the environment? Toxic. Yeah, you're being toxic. You know, and all these different things. And I thought it was interesting. Someone sent me that clip, you know, and they said, you know what, this might be good to put on. I was like, you know what, it is. What you think of that, man? Coming from somebody in that community, speaking against the stuff that community is pushing.
I don't think nobody should speak against it, because you know, people are people these days. They do what they want to do. You can identify as who you want to identify as, right? So when you gay and you speaking against gay, they think they could take that. It's better for them to issue it out to a gay person. They'll receive it better. But if I issue it out, it's a problem.
Right.
But to me, if you gay, you gay. You identify as whoever you want to identify as. Like, who should that, like what I'm trying to say, like, who should it hurt at the end of the day? Or who problem is it? Like, I'm not really, like, I don't see, like, no problem with gay people calling people gay or saying anything about them, because everybody identify as who they want to be. Even this gay person that's probably bashing another gay person. You feel that you right, or you doing the right thing where you could bash somebody.
Right.
What makes you right to be saying you could do it and I can't?
Well, that's like, we can call each other niggas, but a white man better not say it.
They do it.
I know what I'm saying, but that's what the double standard was.
That is a double standard, but they do it.
Yep, right. But still, that's the same thing. You saying everybody, I don't think we should say anything about it, but we used to say that. Hey, hold on.
I never said that, because I respect the boundaries. That's just like me disrespecting a white person, calling them a cracker.
Right.
Okay, I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm saying it. Like, who give me the right to say that they can't say this and I can say that? It's all disrespect at the end of the day.
I understand what you're saying, but being honest and being real about where we come from, there was a time.
It is that time still today.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying, but there was a time like when anybody white wasn't saying that. Not even a white boy that come up in the hood wasn't even saying that. Then we crossed that line where, you know, you started getting gold teeth, you know what I'm saying? They was growing up in the hood and they was down. Some of them even harder than some niggas.
Not all my white friends
You know
that I growed up that was white, Spanish, all of them growed up talking just like me, driving like me.
Right.
What's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the same way. I guess we got different, what you call that? Different experiences in different areas. We're from the same city, same county, but it was different experiences, different areas.
Probably so.
You know what I'm saying? Because over there, nah.
You probably growed up going to a predominant black school.
Actually, no, I didn't. In the beginning, my elementary schools. But when I got to middle school, you talking like Parkway, Everglades was predominant, which is not William Dandy. Then Sunrise, that was mixed.
Yeah, see, I went to Sunrise.
Sunrise was mixed.
New River, where it was like New River, it was more white people.
Yeah, New River was like up.
You know what I'm saying? But you had white people that was just like niggas.
Right. But it's just, a white boy couldn't say that.
they hung with us, and
Right, but they couldn't say that. They couldn't say that. But even like comedians today, they make jokes about somebody saying, "Hey, sing the song," and they say, "Go ahead and sing the song," and they get to the rest part.
They stop.
But you can't say that. Okay, so that's what I'm saying about the transgender person here, saying like, you know what? I'm in the transgender community. I'm in the LGBTQIE plus community, and I think it's stupid, straight up.
Stupid for what they calling they say.
Yeah, what they call it, I think it's stupid.
But it ain't stupid for you creating who you are that was never created in life that you created. But it ain't stupid.
But what he was saying was like, listen, it's male and female. Okay, all this extra stuff we're male and female, and we're identifying something else. But at the end of the day, we're male and female. That's what he just said.
Okay, but he doing the same thing. That's contradicting.
Let's go on to the next clip, man. All right, we got. What do you call it?
How is Trump racist?
Do you want to answer this for me?
Nope, this is for you. You made the claim, back it up.
He has had multiple people be killed.
He has had people be killed.
Ma'am, I live in a town where there was riots.
Very good. I'm glad that that's where you come from. However, who has he had killed?
He's caused his police to do it. He has militia-ized this country.
He has militia-ized this country.
I can't speak English because I suck at it, but ma'am.
Don't assume my gender.
Don't assume your gender? What are your pronouns then?
They and Z and princess. How is he a racist?
I'm not going to answer you.
Why? Because you can't or because you won't?
No, because I'm pissed at you and you should leave our campus.
This is a free country, right? Whose streets? My streets. Today.
Yes, but this is a private campus.
No, it's not. It is a public university. I just want to know how Donald Trump is racist.
Because he has had his militia, our military, be used to protect buildings against people who have been killed multiple times.
That's a lot of the ignorance that's out there right now. But that's a lot of the ignorance out there right now. You got people hating people for don't even know why they're hating people.
You could do that to anybody.
Yeah, you can do that to anybody.
Ask me.
Ask you what?
Ask somebody, how racist am I? Just ask somebody out the blue, just that know me, that done seen me on TV, done seen
how racist?
Anything.
Okay, how racist are you, bro?
Like, how could you determine how racist a person is, even if they are racist or not? Like, how could you? That's not even a question to ask somebody. You got to ask them that themselves.
Well, that's what they saying about the man. Everybody say he racist.
You could say that, but how could you prove that?
By his policies with the border and against immigrants.
That don't mean you could prove somebody is racist, bro. Racism is in your heart, man.
But they say, well, all right.
Is you racist? Could I determine right now whether you racist or not? By asking a question. I know you. I know you. Mm-hmm. I know you longer than Trump, probably longer than that lady been knowing Trump. Mm-hmm. To ask her the question, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna ask you, how racist is you? Like, should I know that?
Well, you know what? We need to get you on CNN.
Should I know that?
Based on if you're going with everybody else say, that's what everybody else going on.
You can't even ask nobody like that if you don't know this man and know his heart and he not telling you out his mouth. I could tell you I'm not racist.
Mm-hmm. And be racist.
And be racist in the mother.
Okay.
Like, you can't ask no other person if somebody racist.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. So are you saying that you know Trump ain't no racist?
I don't know if he's racist or not.
But do you have any proof that he is?
No.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one for that. I'm gonna give you one for that. You ain't going with everybody else.
I don't care about whatever people say.
All right, yeah.
People say he racist, but I can't say this man racist. He done a lot of stuff for blacks,
for
whites,
blacks, everybody. Let's go to the next clip.
The current administration has made it clear that we should continue to provide military equipment to Ukraine so that they can defend themselves. Do you support this decision, and how would you deal with the increasing threat posed by Vladimir Putin?
First of all, thank you very much. It's really nice, and it's an important question, so important. Now, here's the problem. We've given so far $171 billion. They've given, meaning European Union, which is approximately the same size altogether as our economy. They've given about 20. So we're at 170, let's say, and they're at 20. They've got to put up a lot more money because they're taking advantage of us like every other country did. That's why I ended NAFTA. If I'm president, I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours.
How would you settle that war in one day?
Because I'll meet with Putin, I'll meet with Zelensky, and within 24 hours, that war will be settled.
You believe that?
It could happen. Man, you can't tell me nothing. I just go with it. If it happen, if he get in the chair and that happen, he'll be praised for that.
Or they'll say, "Oh no, it's because he friends with
him and Putin down.
That's why he did that." Yeah, you know, there's no win.
You never know what the outcome will be what the talk will be. He might make a deal with Putin to just go do just a little minimum, let you do this and do that, and
listen,
to make it look.
From what I understand, what I've heard about Donald Trump, he makes deals. All right, listen. I don't know what's going on, what y'all got going on right here, right? But here's what we're gonna do right now. Right now, you're gonna fall back. We'll do a little more business with you. And right now, we're not giving you no more money. You're going to build up your own economy. Leave this man alone for a minute. Give me 4 years, and we're going to build up a little economy for y'all. If y'all want to do this shit, you're going to do this.
After the 4 years old. After my last 4 years.
Right. But as for right now, you're going to stop this right now, or I'm getting involved.
I'm going to show you that.
Right. If I get involved, you ain't going to like it. And you ain't gonna like it. I'm not getting you no money, and I'm cutting all ties with you, and you ain't doing nothing in our country. I'm gonna put embargoes against you so big you ain't gonna be able to make no money, period.
You sound like a spokesman for Trump.
I'm the spokesman for the United States.
That sounds like something that he'll do.
For the United States. I'm America first.
So in other words, you thought about that first.
What's that?
What he's just said.
No, I didn't think about that until he said it. It's like, you know, I really believe
that'll happen.
That he would have it ended quick. A day, that would be some pressure for a day. Now, this the way Trump would do it. Behind closed doors, he'd be working on it. And then when the conclusion come, he'd be like, all right, I'm going over to end this war right now. And it's already done. And he'll make it look like it got done one day.
If I were Russia or like China, I sucker Biden. Any president, I sucker their ass right up there to do a meeting and get their ass knocked off.
Couldn't do that.
Man, you could do that. That shit easy.
Couldn't do that.
That's crazy as hell.
No, you sounding real. I'm not even entertaining that. All right, I feel
I don't care what you entertain. I entertain it.
Okay.
People might entertain.
That's right.
It ain't about you.
Okay. All right, let's go to
form my own community.
Let's go to Denzel. You can't.
Y'all
don't add too many. Y'all added too many.
Y'all don't have me mad. Like
They wanted me to play the Brad Pitt part. Yeah. I thought the script was too demonic.
Right.
Then I saw the movie. I was like, oh, I blew it.
Oh, no,
but it's,
no.
worked out all right.
Yeah. I mean, you got everything else.
Yeah.
We always talk about there were certain things that you would say in movies that became like your calling card. You get your hands off me.
Oh, really?
Every I'm a comic, so every time we do you get your hands off one day. Back in the day, and you don't remember this, but I literally ran across the street and tried to hug you.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but you did some kind of move that was like,
Oh, did I give you that? Oh, yeah.
Hold on, just calm down.
Oh, yeah, I do that. I know that.
Calm down.
Did I put it right under your neck?
Right under here.
I just wanted to laugh. I thought that was funny when Jimmy.
That's real funny.
Get your damn hands off me. Yeah. We got another Jamie Foxx following right behind it.
And these girls pull up, and I'm outside the club. I'm about to go in the girls' club. Oh my God, Jamie Foxx! I'm like, what's up? We go to school with your daughter. Oh.
They thought he was finna get him some pussy.
You going in the club? No, it's a open house that I'm gonna go see. and then they don't know, like, you know, I'm 49, and like I DJ and stuff like that. So I was DJing at this club, and these girls was about the DJ booth, and they were just so young. Like, I said, well, how old are you? Like, I'm 22. Well, how old are you? I'm 23. And, oh my God, she's ancient. She's 27. I'm like, wow, yeah. And the girl asked me how old I was. When I told them how old I was, you would have thought that I told them I had a terminal disease. Wait a minute. I said, well, I'm 49. Oh my God, he has 49.
So when I tell people my age, I got to stay under the 30s or something. Yeah, go to tell them your real age, they go to look at it.
That's what the old folks used to say to me. Say, hey, keep living. Mm-hmm. Just make it here. That's what you do.
That's what I want to do.
Let's see what we got here.
I forgot his name.
Sometimes he's funny.
I remember he used to do that nipple.
My white neighbor told me a joke, and then I'm finished. And I laughed so hard about her sister, who's a white woman, who baked the chocolate cake for her little white son. And she turned it back. When the little white son put chocolate on his face, said, look, Mommy, I'm black. and she slapped him. She said, don't you ever say that in this house. Go tell your dad what you said. She said, look, Daddy, I'm black. The daddy slapped him. Don't you ever say that. You go tell your grandfather what you said. Look, Grandpa, I'm black. Grandpa slapped him. Go back to your mother. And the mother sitting down and said, Timmy, now what have you learned today? And Timmy said, I've learned I've been black for 5 minutes, and already I hate you white people.
I didn't look at it that way. I was just looking at it by just stop saying what the hell you said, but nah.
That was a good joke. I like that. That's real.
That was Richard Pryor's boy.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney.
He had all the dirt.
Yeah, Nicodemus. He had that Nicodemus.
So here we go. Let's go on to the next. We're gonna roll. We're gonna keep rolling.
You separated. I got a birthday girl and my wife.
Separate checks.
Hell yeah, separate checks, girl. You thought this was? This is the smile of a man who knew this was gonna happen and was ready for this argument. This is the smile of a man who done heard these bitches talk about their money and how independent they are for years. This is also the smile of a man who don't really like his wife's friends that much.
I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here.
Shorty really thought she ate when she said that, and her friends just like, mm-hmm.
Dre, are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
See how he turned and looked at his wife so quick?
I really feel like it's not a responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
Huh. What you think of that?
Pimping.
You think he should have paid for all the women?
Yeah, he been inviting them there.
No, man. You know it don't work like that, man.
It probably don't work like that, but if I'm a man and I'm inviting all these women at a table to eat.
Who said they was out at a birthday dinner?
At his wife's birthday dinner?
No, he said I got my wife and put the birthday girl on mine. So he even got one of the women.
Oh, he just paid for the wife and the birthday
girl.
Even the wife said at the end of it, she goes, when you get your husband?
I thought that was his wife party.
No.
They
just showed up for birthday girl.
No. Hell no.
Yeah, you got a point, though. If it's his wife's party.
If it was his wife's party and I'm the only man there, that's why I'm thinking he the only man there. Where y'all mans at?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no other man here? It should be some other man.
But
there.
the party said now they were sitting there talking about how much money they got and how well they doing and this and that and so on and so on.
Definitely not finna do it now.
Right. So I'm like, hold on. No. Absolutely not.
And then you want to record me saying no, try to make me look like a simp.
Yeah. That's all right. So here's this new thing going around now, though. I went to one the other night. And I don't know how, maybe y'all can help me understand this. So we got invited to a birthday dinner at some place on the beach, some little exclusive spot. I forget the name of it. It's very expensive. And we had to pay for the dinner. Well, it was somebody else's birthday dinner. I'm like, okay. And this is a trend. And so what I'm trying to understand is, right, if you having a birthday dinner and then you invite people to this expensive restaurant, am I being cheap or something, thinking that I shouldn't have to? Why are you going to invite me to an expensive restaurant and think that I have the ability to pay for this expensive restaurant?
That's why when people invite people to those type of establishment, you know where you going.
Right.
And if you know that that person didn't pay for your meal, you know it's gonna come out your pocket, right?
Right. But I'm saying, why invite people to somewhere like that?
Why come? An invite is asking. They ain't pushing you. No, every invitation ain't meant all the time.
I understand that. Behind on this?
I don't think you're behind, but here's the thing. Proximity is power. And if you want to be elevating your life, we need to hang around people who eat at nicer places.
Right.
It's a gray area.
I get that. Yeah. I get that, but the people who had the party was no. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying they did, but it was not that. The proximity part that
so it isn't this was a
that goes out the window.
When I see stuff like that and they put it on camera, it's just an act.
They're not used to eating in that place either.
No, exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay.
It's
a little bit of a different piece of information.
You know this is, and I know that you can barely afford this because you're always talking about how you ain't work for 20 and 30 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like.
Unless it was a really big occasion.
No,
You know, like
Yeah,
I probably-
no.
I gotta wash my hair that day.
Yeah, and so I don't know, man. I went personally. I said, well, I'm gonna go see what the place is like, see what kind of food they got, and the food was horrible. The bread, the pre-bread, you know, they ran out a little bread was horrible.
It's like having people having destination weddings. They want you to go to their wedding,
Yeah,
then they tell you it's in the Bahamas or
the Bahamas, and you got to fly to the Bahamas.
You ever took your woman to probably an expensive restaurant that you probably ain't want to go to?
No.
Oh, you did?
No.
That she wanted to go to, and it's like, damn, I know this place might cost a lot.
But honestly, I don't really think like that. I
do. I have been in them type of situations where I done took people places somewhere that I probably wouldn't go, and they want to go, and I know it costs a lot. So mainly when I go in there, I'm trying to go to the cheapest shit on there, chicken.
But see, now I will tell you this: like, I was dating somebody, and it was supposed to be a little celebration for something. I was like, man, you know what? Where you want to go? And she said Outback. I was like, all right, let's go. You know, Outback ain't nothing expensive, but for me at that time, we pull in the parking lot. I'm like, damn, man, I ain't living like this no more. I ain't got to put on no more. I was like, hey, listen, I said, we need to talk for a second. I need to be honest with you. I really can't afford this. You understand what I'm saying? I said, I can afford it, but it's going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just want to tell you straight, I apologize for even suggesting this, you know what I'm saying, actually where you want to go, as if it was all whatever. And she's like, no, okay, I respect that, you know.
You got way to the parking lot ahead?
Got way to the parking lot because, you know, my pride, right? It took me about a decade to a decade and a half to understand, man. My pride is what got me in a lot of trouble. My pride is what kept me from getting a lot of help. My pride has been in the way in so many different ways. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And now I'm on a different road, and it's like, I ain't finna put on for no steak. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be upfront and be honest and say, you know what? Honestly, I really can't afford. I can't really afford this, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm embarrassed to say it, but I'd rather be embarrassed to say it and break myself and then be resentful I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? And so,
you know, there's a video coming up here shortly. I know because I see the videos. It talks about picking a smart partner. I tell you where I got lucky. My wife loves going to those really expensive restaurants. You know what else she loves?
What?
Getting an appetizer, and that's it. Like she loves the smalls.
Yeah.
Oh, the appetizer.
She likes to go to sit at the bar, not the table, and just get a couple of appetizers. We'll eat off of each other, a couple of drinks, and then we're gone. And so
that's simple.
I kind of got lucky there because I got both affordable but nice, and I'm hanging out.
Yeah. That's what's
not my lady. We go to them places. She want salmons. And
she want the appetizer and the entree.
The salmon. Hey, let's try to get this before. Man, I don't want nothing before I eat. Let's get to the menu, man. I ain't come here for all that before I eat. Man, I don't play like that. I'm ready to eat.
Right.
Before I eat, after I eat that, I'm not hungry no more. They know what they doing.
Yeah.
Then they give you all that bread to fill you up
You know what I discovered too, man? Any bread that's warm is good.
Yeah.
Any bread. You can take bread out the wrapper and warm it up and put some soft butter on it. It's good. It don't matter. I'm like, oh, man, the bread in this restaurant is so good. But as soon as it cool down and get cold, it's like, you want some more of that? No, I'm good. I don't want no more of that.
That warm butter melting.
Oh, so this is what they did at the expensive restaurant, right? They had this special bread. It looked good. It came out. And it was a big basket because it was a bunch of, the top ones was nice and hot and warm. Like, ooh. But the butter was frozen.
Oh, mistake. That's a rookie mistake.
The butter was frozen. I'm like trying to, remember when you used to break your bread trying to spread the peanut butter on?
That ain't the
I'm
right
like,
butter.
man,
That's
come
the
on.
wrong butter.
You had to fold the bread up, make it melt the butter. After everybody got across that first stack, we went to the bottom. Ice cold.
It ain't melt.
The bread on the bottom was cold.
It ain't melt.
They had some old bread and threw some hot bread, fresh bread on top of it. I'm like,
guys game.
And it was like, you know what, maybe it was a mistake. I said, and I asked for some. I said, could we have some fresh bread, please? Guess what? Ice cold.
Oh, that's the last time you went to IHOP.
Where you got that from?
No, I can't remember the name of this place, man. It's on the beach. Nice place, really nice. Nice looking place. I'm gonna say a nice looking place. Suds and Buds. Mobile detailing, not car wash. And you want your car wash, go to one of those $8 car washes, and you can stay in your car and you can drive it through and get your car scratched up and $8. And you have some kid run out for $3, for $3 more, and he'll spray your tires and make it look shiny for a second. Okay, that's a car wash. But Suds and Buds, it's car detailing from the underside to the top side. That's what these guys do. Now, they say the wealthy buy time. You may not be wealthy yet, but buy yourself an hour and a half. Instead of doing that yourself, call Suds and Buds. Buy yourself an hour and a half. And while they're out there taking care of your car, you can be doing something else that makes you money. Everybody's concerned about money today. Everybody's concerned about time. See, here's the thing. One thing you can never get back, you can lose $10. You can get $10 back. You can lose a couple hours of work and stay late, and later on in the week make those hours up on your check. But once you lose time, that unit of measure time, you can never get that back. That hour and a half you use to wash your car, polish your tires, and armor all the inside, all that time you're taking to take care of your baby, you could be doing something else more productive. So, Suds and Buds, reach out to these guys, 954-995-6529. That's 954-995-6529. They're licensed and insured. These are not some guys who just picked up a water trailer and put it on the back of the truck and they're riding around trying to make a couple dollars. This is a business. It's so much of a business that anywhere in the country, if you guys want to have your own Suds and Buds, you can give us a call and they'll talk to you about a franchise. If you're interested in franchising a Suds and Buds of your own, call 954-995-6529. Car detailing is where it's at. They come to you. Save your money, save your time. So,
what we got next?
All right, what we got here?
Panelists, what percent of our atmosphere is CO2?
Repeat that question.
What percent of our atmosphere is CO2, carbon dioxide?
About 5%.
5?
We'll go 7.
I'll see there 5 and suggest that we know that transportation causes 49% of CO2, so that's why we're all working on energy transition.
All right. So what number do you think it is?
5.
5. Do you have one, Mr. Boyd?
So we got a 5, 7, 8. Right. We'll get the high end.
All right. The answer is 0.04%. Not 1%, not half of a percent. It's 0.04%. It's gone up from 0.03 over the last couple decades. This is what we're being all contorted into doing, is this tiny change in CO2. If we get below 0.02, plant life starts dying. Panelists, what percent of our...
So, that's why everybody's going electric. That's why we're going green.
Energy?
Yeah, because of the pollution and the carbon dioxide is going into the atmosphere is getting outrageous.
Shouldn't they tell you to stay in the house?
And according to what they tell you, what we just found out, in the last couple of decades, it's gone up 0.01%.
I think the scarier part is the experts don't even understand what CO2 is and how much is in it. The oxygen is made up of it. They're guessing like it's the price is right.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
But that was the experts. They supposed to know, and they're the one that's pushing all these initiatives. Go green, go electric, kill fossil fuels, and all these different things because these are the things that's destroying the atmosphere. And
by they destroying the atmosphere, that means by us even going out breathing air.
But what they just show with that number is, though, it's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie.
It's a lie. It is a lie. And there's no way that if you take all the cars off the road and everything go electric,
gotta make it better.
What I love is she doesn't know what percentage of oxygen carbon is, but she knows that carbon dioxide, that the emissions are causing half of the pollutants. But how do you know it's half if you don't know the number? You don't know the integer, you don't know the denominator.
But I know it's causing 49% of the pollution. That's crazy. And so this is what our kids are being taught. This is what adults are being taught. We're taught we got to save the earth. You're gonna give me a plastic cup with a paper straw and a plastic lid.
Did you see the Jersey story?
No.
In Jersey, I don't know, 10 years ago, they banned plastic bags. They made these real thick bags now. It has 3 times the plastic in it. So instead of 5 million pounds of plastic every year, 15 million now.
Wow.
They thought that was happening, but they made it worse.
No, man. All this stuff they doing,
when they was taking the straws away, making the cardboard straws or whatever.
that was because of the turtle.
For the turtle?
The turtle, they found a sea turtle with a straw in their nose.
I had a waiter with a straw like that too.
So by you making a cardboard straw, a sea turtle came.
They said, I'm assuming eventually, if they swim around long enough, the straw would
dissolve.
Break
Hell,
up.
I don't even make it through my chocolate
So
shake.
what if the fish eat the cardboard straw?
Here's what I heard a comedian say about that straw in the turtle's nose and the sea turtle's nose is everybody's talking about the straw in the nose, but nobody's talking about the cocaine problem that this turtle had.
Yeah, I did hear something about all them fishes got drugs.
Riding around, swimming around with a straw in his nose, but nobody's talking about the cocaine problem. You know.
I heard some of them, a lot of them fishes have drugs in their system by the contamination of the sea. When certain drugs and needles and stuff get in there, one fish contaminate that whole area of like fish. Like say for instance, this fish get contaminated and he go have sex or whatever he go do. All them fishes get that same drug.
They got drugs.
Yeah.
So he getting the whole school high.
We getting high. The fish and stuff that we that's coming to us, them fishes got that shit in them. I was just watching that.
So maybe that's the reason why we got so much addiction going on.
Could be.
Fish sticks. You know, a lot of kids eat fish sticks.
Tilapia.
I stepped back from tilapia, bro.
Tilapia.
I jumped on that train so hard when tilapia first came out, and I'm just like, who wants tilapia? They cook fast.
It had just came out. That's a new fish.
Tilapia. That came out, man. I remember when it was big. When it was really big, it was like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, they found out how to farm that.
Yeah.
Farm it. And so it was a fish, but when they learned how to mass produce it, it was an easy fish to mass produce in these weird fish farms in here. Yeah, it made it cheap.
Yeah. It was like up there for a second. And, you know, when you got a lot and the price go down, you know, so I was like, wow. I stepped back from that. I really, you know, it's a shame to say, I really stepped back from a lot of fish. I love fish. But I thought I watched a show on a documentary on Netflix called Seaspiracy. And Seaspiracy, where they expose a lot of things, the lies that's going on with the fish. Like, you know, you pink salmon.
And it really ain't pink.
They injecting it, making it pink.
Especially over there in Korea.
Yeah, they making
and
it
China,
pink.
they colorize all their meats.
And a lot of the fish that's supposed to be like sea bass and all that, it's not sea bass. And it's a lot of fish they label and they selling for these high prices. It's not even the fish that they saying it is.
Remember what that was? Probably a couple years ago, they was complaining about the tuna in Subway wasn't real or something like that. Wasn't real.
Yeah. And then you got this dolphin safe tuna.
Yes, and they'll catch them in the nets.
That's not true. If you watch Seaspiracy, they pay for that label. Now, I'm gonna touch on this a
like
little.
The Better Business Bureau stamp.
Yeah. You can pay for that label, but now it's a little expensive. But watch this. So now what they had was that organization had people that were going out on random boats, fishing boats, to make sure that no dolphins was being taken in with these catches. I don't want to over exaggerate. I'm gonna un-exaggerate. I'm gonna say 10, but I think it was like 40. But I'm gonna say 10. 10 of those observers disappeared.
For what reason? Just gone.
Overboard at sea and shit. Just gone, disappeared. Now watch this. Now they went to digging, and you know there's these one main organization, but all these other organizations they're pushing no plastic in oceans, like we're just talking about. And they did a study, And this a larger percent of the plastics in the ocean come from fish nets, not from. Okay, it's from the fish nets that they just cut and they leave them down in the right. And so what they found out was the organization that was behind the no plastic, no straws in the oceans and clean our oceans was the same organization. It was a branch off organization from the fisheries.
Catching all the
And so the fisheries put out a whole campaign to get people caught up on the straws and this and that in the ocean, and was never really looking at what the problem really was coming from. It's from the fish net.
Throw off.
It was a throw off.
Hey, you know they gonna really go to looking at our necks, man. They
And
put it on the
so
straws.
make people feel like they're doing something. People always want to feel good about themselves and feel like they're helping the earth and helping the ocean, helping
So
them.
that was like something they just got a turtle and put the straw in
Yeah.
his nose and took a picture.
Yeah, man, we got to stop this.
Look, we got to stop this shit.
Yeah, save sea life.
Straw in a.
Yeah.
No, ain't no more of this.
Right. And so hence, that's what I saw, and that's what I learned a lot of, what they're doing, what they're not doing, and this and that. Like, because I went to a place over here. I'm not gonna name the name of the place. I don't want to give it a bad name. Expensive seafood restaurant right over in Federal.
Federal?
Yeah, it's well-known fishery. Went in and I ordered sea bass.
Federal and what, Dixie?
No, Federal and Dixie run the same direction.
Oh yeah.
Ordered sea bass. Some of the worst fish I ever had. I was like, there's no way this is sea bass. It was soft and mushy. It didn't have no flavor. It didn't even have a fish flavor. It didn't taste like anything. It had some weird cream sauce. And I was like, you know what, I'm straight, man. I was really disappointed.
You ate them people's shit and tried to give it back?
No, I ain't trying to give it back. I ate. I was like, all right, I'm straight.
You paid for it, though?
Yeah, I paid for it.
Oh, okay.
I paid for it. Because there was nothing wrong with the preparation of it. It was done. It was just...
I had a taste.
I just know that it wasn't what it was supposed to be. Let's go to this next clip.
This is why I don't believe all women.
I want to read some of these texts from you to a friend between the two of you before you met Trevor, this one. Next victim, star pitcher for the Dodgers. Okay. Victim is an interesting choice of words. I'm going to allow you a chance to explain yourself. But after you agreed to meet, you asked your friend what you should steal. Your friend answered his money. He says, another one from you to a friend, I'm going to his house Wednesday. I already have my hooks in. You know how I roll. With a screenshot in which you told him, tryouts don't scare me, Bauer. Pick a day and I am there. Here are some more after you and Trevor met up. Net worth is $51 million, to which your friend responds, you better secure that bag. Your text, need daddy to choke me out, being an absolute whore to try to get in on his $51 million. You say this wasn't a setup. How can you expect anyone to believe that?
Ray Charles can see and Stevie don't have to wonder. This was a setup. This is why.
What you think of that, man?
Yeah, you got caught up. When you get that type of money, you got to expect people finna come try to get it, especially women.
Well, she's trying to play a victim in that.
Oh, what she did, saying he beat her and choked out or something?
No, that's what it was a setup from the jump.
Yeah.
From the jump. And what he was saying is this is why you can't believe, I don't care how much they cry. I don't care how much, whatever. Not saying it don't happen, but you can't just take, not just a woman, but we're talking about a woman right now. You can't just take their word from them, especially when it comes to something serious. You know what I'm saying? Because the way our society geared up right now, it's like all the woman got to do is say, oh, he touched me, and that's it, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's why when you get money, you better know what you're doing and who you're dealing with, because somebody coming to get it. Because if I stay po, ain't nobody coming to get nothing from no po person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no gains for me when I'm po. But when you get rich, boy, everybody and their mama trying to get you. Your friends, your women, your this, your that. So you got to look not only for the woman and what she say, you got to look out for your friends and everybody else.
Just real good. That's got to be really tough. Once you get to that a certain level of like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, that was really good. Man, that's gonna go somewhere. You know, are they really telling you that because they really believe that, or are they telling you that because you got the bag?
You never know. You know when people are genuine, and you know when they.
It's hard, man. You know how many people thought they was genuine and got ripped off by their managers and by even their mom and their daddies? You know what I'm saying?
That's true. So
And
that's why you go with the flow. And whatever happened in life, it just happened. As long as if you preserve your life after whatever incident you went through with a person, it's all fine. It just should be a learning experience.
I would say this, and this is about LeBron James. I would say this. One thing I do respect about his career is that he has did a really good job of insulating himself from all the BS. Ain't been no scandals, ain't been no arrests, no late night drunk driving, no hits and runs, no wrecking the Porsche in Las Vegas. None of that. In how many years? 20 plus years. You know, Kobe, he was great, man, but you remember the whole rape thing. You know what I'm saying? His wife gonna leave him. You got Jordan, great. You know, remember the rumors about it when, you know, what happened, you know, the gambling and this and that. You know, Tiger Woods, great, but we know what happened with that. You know, Shaq, he was great, but, you know, we heard stories about him, about his ex, and you know what I'm saying? And
Ain't got no bad report.
No, I'm talking about scandal. It was always, you gotta watch this one. You got to tell me what your input is on this.
Your next question might be, is Sparrow a boy or girl?
Can I see Elmo?
The answer,
Can I see Elmo?
to be determined.
My own mother did not know Sparrow's genitals for the first 3 months, even though she was living with us at the time.
You're doing so good. Sparrow's parents decided to raise their baby gender neutral, meaning Sparrow will decide gender when older. Even Sparrow's birth certificate says sex unknown.
We did not assign a sex at birth, which means when they were born, they had genitals and we know what they are. We just chose to acknowledge that those genitals don't indicate anything about gender.
Meet Sparrow, 11-month-old baby.
Is this a baby?
Dumb people be doing some dumb ass thinking.
But that's more than dumb.
That's stupid, illiterate. I don't know where people come at like this, you know, come from to even think like that. You feel me?
It's a child, bro.
A baby.
It's not even a child. It's a baby. It's not even a toddler. This is a baby.
And you gonna tell yourself, I know what this is, but it really ain't that, cause I'm gonna let you decide what this really is. I know what it is. But nah, I'm gonna wait till you get a certain age.
All right, so let me ask you this. Let's say you and your other half had decided to have another baby. And she say, listen, this one here, we're gonna let this one decide what they are. How would you handle that?
And when how long when me and her started talking about this?
No, I'm just saying it just come up.
After how long? After this baby you been having this baby, how long this came? Or after the baby born?
Let's say before the baby born. She pregnant, a couple months pregnant, like, listen, I don't want to decide the gender of this baby.
A couple months. First of all, is you serious?
She's serious.
Okay, if you got to be crazy, first of all, something wrong with you. Mm-hmm. And if that's what you want to do with your child, I'm finna leave this relationship. I'm finna leave you and all what you got going on. You're not going to embarrass me with this. I'd rather go have an abortion at this point. Than let you just do some shit like this to me and have me up under this gun with your dumb shit. Nah.
Okay. I call that.
Mm-hmm.
I call that. That's real. I know I wouldn't be down. It's like, I don't know what you got going on. Okay, first of all, I'm not on that train. Okay, we're going to go with whatever's down there, and that's where we're going to stick with that. Okay, I ain't on that.
I don't know if these people be trying to be gods or what they doing. Like, this is already created. This is what we are. And y'all going to say, nah, I'm going to overlook this because people coming up with all kind of genders at this day. You may come up with a new gender by tomorrow, and he might want to be that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what kind of hospital let them walk out with unknown.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That was shocking.
Yeah, they doing that. They're doing that. On the side.
That's stupid.
So listen, man, we're going to wrap it up right here.
That's what's up.
Appreciate
for sure,
man. For
sure,
sure,
man. We made another day.
What we're going to say, man, is, you can be whoever you are. You can be whatever you want. Nobody else has to participate in that. Okay? I'm black. I didn't walk around proclaiming that I'm black all my life. And I didn't demand that people see me as a black man. People saw me how they was. And at the end of the day, I heard somebody say something real wise. They say, you know, a dog is the wisest thing in the world. You can call a dog a jerk. You can call him a numbskull. You can call him an idiot. And they won't move. You know when a dog move? When you call them by name. But we move on everything else.
That's what's up.
So listen, man, we're in love with you, but we're not in love with you. Please like, subscribe, and share. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, you name it. Every platform that you can get to a podcast, we are on it. Please check us out. We love you. We out.